Well, if you're a Monty Python fan, you know where that argument's going to go. And if not, just go watch The Life of Brian. But as Haiku users, we can ask, what has KDE ever done for us? And the answer is quite a lot, actually. Oh, in the last episode, we talked a little bit about this flood of KDE updates that are coming in. And I thought this might be a good time to, have a look, spend a few episodes on what can you actually do with KDE on Haiku. And so you see my screen is full, my hard disk is full of KDE applications. I mean, just look at my desk bar. And this is not an exhaustive list, because in this episode we're just going to have a quick run through of productivity KDE applications. Now, these are not all in the package that has been uploaded to Haiku Depot in the last week or two. But they're all KDE related. They all use KDE libraries. So let's have a look. All right, let's start with something very simple. Kwrite. Text editor. Got nothing to commend it, really. Oh, let's see. Well, you can make it look a bit more haiku-ish, but it's just a text editor. I don't know why they keep this around, because KDE also has something. Oh, there it is. Kate. It's also a text editor, but it is much more advanced. Here, what you can do is you can split the view. All right, and so as this now goes on, right, so you can be in two different places in your file, which is incredibly useful. It is still the same file, right? There we go. Yeah, so it's got a lot of little ideas, but you don't have to use them. You can just use it as a plain text editor. But I don't know why KDE insists of keeping Kwrite around, because it really is a lot more primitive. Then if you want to put in special characters, then you use this one. Let's see. To clipboard. You can't just drag them. Right. If If you want to go beyond text, you've got words. This is part of Calligra. Let's see. Professional letter. Let's see. Can we make this bigger? Oh yeah. Right, so that's your word processor. Then, of course, you've got Sheets, which is your spreadsheet. Now, all these Calligra programs have this huge sidebar, which I'm not convinced is the best use of space. I'd much rather have it at over here somewhere. But okay, that's what they went with. Right, then Stage, which is your presentation program, and something called Carbon, which I'm not very familiar with. By the looks of it, it's what is it? Let's see. Looks like a vector drawing program. And talking about drawings, of course, we have Color Paint. Well, we've spoken about that one before. Certainly one of my favorites. And Gwenview, which is just a little viewer. Let's see. Can we open this? Strangely enough, it doesn't immediately say open with color view. K-Wave, which is a music editing, a bit like Audacity, I imagine. Here we've got K-Ruler. All right, K-Torrent. So if you download, shall we say, files of questionable legality using the torrent system, well, this is the program you use to, oops, left my terminal open. All right, okay, there's another instance of Gwenview. Kcalc. Okay, you can't really complain that the buttons are too small on this. I think a 6-month-old baby could hit these buttons. Kbackup. Now, very important to back up your files. And KDE has and Dolphin, which is therefore an alternative Doesn't like being resized. There we go, an alternative file manager. Which has issues. So when I installed all these, there were a few that didn't do that well. I mean, Color Paint did crash on me once, although it stabilized itself on the second try. And there's another app called Firelight. What does that do again? Application to visualize disk usage on your computer. And that one just kept crashing. Yeah, but I'm sure that it'll be updated soon, and then that'll be working again. So, why this little whirlwind introduction? Well, it seems to me that by now, if you really wanted to, excuse me, you could set up an entire Haiku distribution with just KDE applications. And you'd have a very nice little productivity machine. Of course, there's more to life than productivity. So I think in the next episode, we're going to have a quick look at all the KDE educational applications, because there's quite a few of those. Or maybe not the next one, maybe the one after that. And after that, I may even embarrass myself by checking out a few KDE games. They tend to be fairly simple. Simple enough even for me. So what do you think? Yes, I agree. We should give priority to native Haiku apps. And some of these apps duplicate things we have already, but others don't. So, is this diluting Haiku's uniqueness? Haiku's special je ne sais quoi? Or is it just, hey, this is what KDE has done for us. This is now available. We can use it. Let me know in the comments.